two schools, but it's one that can easily define season trajectories and put the victor on the path to the college football playoffs. Well, you don't see this every day. They're lining up for an onside kick on the opening kickoff. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. So Florida's offense will have the football first. The last time these two met, it was all by you Bengals as they sort of took the fight out of the Gators.
And that was a game that LSU got out ahead early, and they never looked back. When this team starts to feel themselves and things start going their way, it is like a snowball that just keeps growing and growing and growing. When they're playing confidently, they're a very, very difficult team to beat. They want to jump out to a quick start again against the Gators.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They were really set up on the opening drive, but a big third down coming here. Motion from the wideout. Jones to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
And this defense starting to become a common thread, man. First drive, they forced the INT after having 4 picks last week. They are finding the football. Nice way to start this football game.
This crowd, full throat, splitting the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Find some fresh air. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. How about that tough, hard-nosed running? Rich legacy of that at LSU. Reminds me of Charles Alexander.
Yeah, and unfortunately, I was a part of that legacy, Reese, on the other side when Justin Vincent rushed for over 200 yards in the SEC championship game, and that's what you see LSU. That's what I've always thought.
Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, LSU!
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0. They'd love to get a drive going here. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
They'll move the tight end. Now the play fake. Here's a heat. Makes the grab on the left. They make the stop, but not before he takes it. Out of what they need to move the sticks.
And I love the idea of getting this guy screen throws because of his ability after the catch. So nice job getting downfield, getting a hat-on-hat, and giving him a tunnel to run through.
Jones wants to throw it. Right on the money. And he's down after making the catch, but did not reach the line to gain. And the Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They'll... Into the night sky for the first time. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy as he was in that loss last week when he kicked it 4 times. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short.
That's a good job by the drag route there, understanding its zone coverage. So instead of continuing to run across the field, he settles down into an open.
There he goes. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. When these two first met in 1937 in Baton Rouge, LSU shut out the Gators. Florida would notch the first road victory in this swampy series when they beat LSU on the Bayou in 1956.
And a lot of history between these two teams because even when there were two divisions in the SEC, this was a constant cross-division rivalry featuring lots of NFL talent and some really dramatic games. I remember being the #1 team in the nation back in 1997, going into Baton Rouge and losing, and the fans...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33. Bunch formation for these receivers. Jones to throw. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Pulls it in. It's Street. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Caught. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 40.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride in stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna let it fly. Snags it inside the 20. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. From the red zone, he's gonna throw it. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys are the...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Florida!
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've...
Breaks into the open. score. Touchdown, Tigers!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
And he makes the extra point. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The lone back's got it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Jones wants to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Street. Up near the 40-yard line. They'll mark it at the 39 to pick up a 15. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Complete to the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Went with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The play action fake. He's got an open man. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gator! Extra point here will tie the game. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you had my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short and he did the rest of the work.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make it.
Turning it on! Moves it out to the 34-yard line. A nice 15-yard gain on that one. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. Might as well give it to him again. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high load, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal. You bum. That's fine. But that's fine. You know what? I guess in retaliation to that, we would have just roughed the passer over and over, taking the 15-yard penalty. That's what's fun about this, Reese. It's petty. It's sometimes it crosses the line of dirty, but that's why rivalries are so fun.
All out of space. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. LSU moving the ball quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Gets it out fast. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. 2nd and short, maybe looking for a shot. That one never had a chance. Incomplete.
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge. Interesting to see if this quarterback goes his way again.
The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the 1st quarter stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Looking to throw. Here's the pressure. It's incomplete, and this sophomore quarterback usually makes that throw every time.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
To the air on second down. Quick strike complete. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch.
Well, short completion setting up third down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
A third and goal, and this defense feeling energy from the crowd. Trying to barge their way in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, LSU.
What a day. His third rushing touchdown. And when you got your college fantasy football team going, this guy is racking those points up for you. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Shakes off the defender. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32. And the Gators can really attack on this second and short. Jones to throw. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. And he's going to take it all the way. Touchdown, Tigers. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. He'll go to the sneak. He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the returner will be brought down. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead.
He lets one fly deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Touchdown, Tigers. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching him. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Unloads to the right. And he throws another interception, his third one of the night. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. The defense does the work itself with a pick six. Look, I know it's only the second quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between these two teams right now.
No doubt. When your defense is scoring, your offense is scoring, good things happening for your ball club. This defense on point, reading their scouting report, making big plays.
The run from the shotgun. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And how about that young man getting in the backfield again? He's really got his fingerprints all over this game so far to start it, man. We're still in the first half, and he's got a sack. He's got a tackle for a loss. These are the kind of plays that really help your defense push these offenses behind the sticks.
Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. Jones wants to throw it. Here comes the heat. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. The offense very fortunate to get that ball back. The Gators send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope.
And what an impact play by this returner, and a great individual effort. Able to make a few defenders miss, and now he sets up the offense in great field position.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. They'll test the right side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
No doubt, offense wants to keep running the football to win this game, but I'm wondering if they're starting to go to the well too often. They got to start showing some new wrinkles here in the second half.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one.
Well, this guy's been eating them alive all game long. Finally, though, David, you wonder if the defense has been able to make some adjustments, find something positive to help slow this guy down.
Hey, baby steps, right? That's a tackle for a loss. I know he's got over $100.
Into the secondary on the right. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate play.
Touchdown, LSU! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And this QB starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Snagged in the middle. It's Hawkins. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. And the Gators, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Jones to throw. That's caught. It's Street.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Got his man in the middle. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the boot, looking for his man. Punts it out of the air. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Whistle blows, we are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Trying to wear down this defense, the 7th play of the drive, it's 3rd and 1. Jones wants to throw it. Going for 6. And they can't quite hook up, trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. Splits the uprights. Good. I wouldn't say they cut into the deficit. They sort of microscopically edged off the deficit. Still a mountain to climb. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Grabbed over the middle. It's Averill. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the 2nd quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on 1st down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Brought down, but looks as if LSU will pick up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Tight end now in motion. To the ground with the back. Still on his feet at the 45. Lots of running room. Touchdown, Tigers. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
And we are officially in blowout mode. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen so many explosive plays, and they score again before going in at halftime, guys. I'm hoping we can have a running clock here in the 2nd half.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the 1st half. Jones to throw. Quickly to the tight end. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. Picked up some yardage with that completion. Now 2nd down. Wants to go up top. And that's going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. We'll see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. It's 3rd and 5. They'll send the back in motion. 3rd down play from the gun. Looking left. Got him downfield. Hits the afterburners. Running free, going to the end zone, but way back behind him, there's a flag on the field. That celebration turned sour quickly after they saw that flag, and it wiped out the big play and the touchdown. This defense has kept them backed up. Now 1 more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Throwing right. It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield on first down. Throws for the tight end. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. And he was trying to chart a course on that pick for a pick six, but he'll be stopped at the 31.
And I like the aggressiveness. I understand you're down, right before the half. You want to go get some points, but you can't turn the football over here. Now you've set the other team up in a position to maybe get more points as the first half's winding down.
He can't corral the pass. The ball's on the ground. Oh, the offense fortunate to fall on that one, and they'll live to fight another play. They'll immediately call timeout. The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Fires to the wideout. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they come up with a big play to make sure no more points go on the board before the end of the half. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see how they handle it. Off play action on first down. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Jones wants to throw it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, seems like every time Florida and LSU get together, magic happens. And halfway through this one, the sparks have been flying.
From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He's out of bounds at the 28-yard line. That's where this offense will take over. LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Not sure they had to make many adjustments at halftime as they try to build on this lead here in the third. He'll start this third quarter with a run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, when you go into the half and you're down, like that speech is usually pretty fiery. A lot of words you can't use on television. And so this coaching staff probably challenged their guys, and I like the way they started this second half so far. Physically, flying around, doing a great job stopping the run. They got to play like this the rest of the game.
Third down conversions, always a huge stat. They've got a third and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. Gets it out quickly. He stopped at the 32-yard line, not enough for the first down.
And I like the execution by this defense, understanding where the first down marker is. Let him throw the ball short, come up, get him on the ground, forcing a fourth down. Decision time for this offense.
Secures it at the 30. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Defense might bring the house here. They'll run it. Boom. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
They were able to get the ball to the running back in space, but that space just evaporated.
And a great job by the defense, man. It's tough to get those guys on the ground. They're so used to having the football as running backs and making plays and being dynamic.
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. And the Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. To the air on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered to pick up the first. Here's the handoff. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
And the Tigers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practiced, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
The Tigers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Going to swing it on 2nd down. He's got the back in the middle. A couple of guys there to get him on the ground. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use them. But exactly, get it to him, let him break tackles, let him make plays. Easy decision.
LSU moving quickly, going to work again on first down. Handoff to the lone back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the...
Oh, he's got some space. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with a first down. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Knocked down, but not before he crossed into the red zone and picked up 4 yards down to the 17. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. He'll pull it on the read. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to surprise him with the pass. Into the end zone. Touchdown, LSU! That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you a little of extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a ball.
Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
And how about this defense taking care of business? Keeping that guy under 200 yards is a heck of a day. Their offense has obviously done their job too, and this has been an absolute beatdown.
Second down, he'll throw it. Pocket breaking down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
At this point of the game in the fourth quarter, it is going to be tough for this offense to get some completions here because now, trailing by this much, the defense is expecting pass, and they're putting a whole bunch of extra DBs on the field to help them out.
Gets away from one. He's got space. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to go up top on first down. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. That leg is staying loose, already the 5th kick of the night. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going.
They'll keep it on the ground. They want this clock to move. And he fights his way forward, gets away from one, but not much doing on that one. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. They make the stop at the 41, but it's a 15-yard pickup, and they're rolling with a first down.
And the defense down in this game, they just can't do anything to stop this offense at this point, David. Right now, they know they're going to be trying to run the football and try and ice the game, but there's nothing at this point it seems they can do.
Yeah, and it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can. I got to find a way to get this ball back to my offense. The clock is not my friend, and them running the football is only going to run this thing out quicker. I got to find a way to make something happen, strip the football, do something.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming.
You know what's great about rivalry games? Each side hates every wretched breath